I think that there's going to be so much initial over the next 2 years. There's going to be some initial suffering. Over the next 2 years, there is going to hear me clearly. We are going to get back to traditional family values faster than you think. For everybody thought that it was going to be, you know, hot girl season. Everybody is going to go to Tulum. We going to the Bahamas. We going to Dubai this year. Might as well cut it off right now. Just wrap it up and cut it off. Wrap it up and cut it off right now. It's over. If you're not tightening up your budget because you was living in a hot girl summer, all of this easy money, it's over. All of this fresh government money, it's over. For everybody, you know what the latest finesse that's about to get cut off? The same way that the real estate plays got cut off, the same way that the box trucks got cut off, the same way that, hey man, you can be a trucker and make all of this money got cut off. Government contracts. Over the next 2 years, government contracts, it's over, bro. It's over. It's done. All of this free money, all of these free rides, everybody that's been living on Section 8 for their whole life and they never had to get a job, everybody that's an able-bodied adult that's finessing the system, that's getting free food stamps, people that were getting all of these government contracts, people that was working these federal jobs and just chilling for all of this time, it's over. I hope you made as much money you can. I hope that you actually invested your money and your resources. I hope you did the right thing with your money. Because all of that free money, it's going to, you know what the conversations is going to be? It's going to be two things. Man, it was good back then, wasn't it? It was good back then, wasn't it? Traditional families is coming back. You know why? I haven't seen one person, not one man, not one. And this is on everything. I'm a content creator. I know what's going on in the streets. I've went through all of y'all videos. I'm mining through them on a regular basis. I got people helping me mining through the videos that y'all send me inside of my emails. I haven't seen one man, not one, white, black, Asian, Hispanic, Latino. You know, I see the men that's whining about getting deported, but I don't see one man with regard to this federal government agency audit complaining about DEI or federal workers going back into the office or this whole getting layoff thing. I don't see one man doing it. Not one. I don't see one guy complaining about it. You know why? Because we weren't the ones that were benefiting from it in the first place. We weren't the ones that was benefiting from it in the first place. When the pandemic hit in 2020, the ones that were displaced the most, honestly, were women. Women of color, because I know that that's how y'all like to label yourselves. Women of color. I'm just being real with you. Listen, don't get mad. I'm preparing you for what's to come. I am not the person that's auditing the federal government. I am not the person that went and got a diversity, equity, and inclusion degree. I am not the person that went into African American studies. I am not the person that went into underwater basket weaving degrees. I have no vested interest in this whatsoever. I am not looking for another wife. I'm not looking for anything. I don't need nothing. I'm not getting nothing from it. It doesn't serve me at all to tell you the truth. So if you're going to get mad at somebody, have your displaced anger go somewhere else. It's not for me. I'm just the one that's going to give you the reality and I'm helping you to prepare yourself. So what I'm telling you is the free rides are over. The working from home but not doing anything, the government job that you wasn't really adding no value when you was just waking up doing what you wanted to do. For those of you that don't want to go into the office and hustle and bustle and grind like a man, don't you know that that wears on your body? I was having this conversation last week on after hours. It's going to be after hours tonight. I said, listen, y'all, I don't know if y'all want to know this, but women that work their butt off, not the ones that just go to work, chill. Y'all go to work to get pretty so you can walk around in your heels and your pea coats and all of that stuff. Not the ones that go and get their nails done you know what I'm saying, all the time during your lunch break and stuff like that. The women that got to get real jobs, because that's what y'all going to have to do. Either you're going to have to go home or you're going to have to get a real job. You're going to become a gig worker, because I'm telling you that the majority of the jobs that's going to be available, they're not going to be regular jobs. It's going to be gig work and it's going to be contracting. Gig work and contracting. If you are a person that has a good job, hold on for dear life, because we are going to go through, and before the economy explodes and before we can then benefit off of everything that the Trump administration is setting us up for, there's going to be some gnashing of the teeth. It's going to be some people that's getting laid off that don't have no other options. They're going to say that the job market is messed up. It's going to be some people that go into gig work and contracting because companies are not going to be hiring in a traditional way. It's now going to be a benefit to get a regular job that got a benefit package. And when you talk about a benefit package, your total compensation is not just based off of what your wage is. For all of y'all that was living in fairy tale land and saying, why they not paying us this much? We need to make this much. We need to do this. You didn't know that your total compensation package included what they were contributing into your 401k, what they was contributing into your life insurance, what they was contributing into your health care, what they was contributing into your package as far as what your bonuses are, all of these things, payroll package, your total compensation, even though you may say, hey, I make $90, $100, $110,000 a year, your total compensation package probably exceeded $175, $180, $190, $200,000 a year, because that was the total benefits that came along with you being an employee at that particular company. But because you were ignorant and you didn't join the bag chasers, you didn't get no knowledge, you didn't start your business, you didn't make no investments, you didn't lower your lifestyle, you ran away from home and said, I could do good by myself. Now you facing a crisis. Now you don't have a skill set to really be in a position, and you got to compete with everybody outside in the workforce. Now you got to compete with men. Now you got to raise that kid by yourself. Now you and him probably gonna be laid off at the same time, because you had a kid with a person that you wasn't supposed to have a kid by, and so now you're going to have to pay the piper. How life is going to go is going to be different after 2025. We are going through a reset, and this ain't going to be the reset like the economy reset. This is going to be the reset of what reality really is for you in your life. 100%. 1,000%. You're going to be lucky to have a corporate position to cover all of your costs and for you to have great health care. Do you know how much health care coverage is? I looked it up because I got to buy it now. I looked it up. It's crazy. You know how much my Cobra coverage is if I wanted to continue with the same healthcare plan that I had when I was in corporate America? $3,800 a month. I said, no freaking way. Impossible. But I'm blessed. I'm blessed to where I don't have to send my chick back to work after being off of work for the last 17 to 18 years, because I got a skill set, because I have assets, because I have, properties that are spinning off money. I have other companies. I generate a lot of revenue. And so that was extra. I never depended on it. I never changed my lifestyle to reflect it. You're going to see a lot of people, all of this high end. I got these high standards. Nah, we're going to get back to traditional ways, traditional values, all of them little trips, all of that way in which you go about doing things. The free rides is over. If you got a great job, hold on to it. If you got a great lifestyle, reduce it. Learn how to appreciate the small things. If you got a good man that's looking out for you, you better hold on to him instead of talking back too much, because you're going to be on the outs. You're going to be on the out. You don't want to be out here by yourself. I'm telling you right now. You don't want this life. You don't want to be out here by yourself trying to compete against me. It's a bunch of Antons out here that has no mercy. They not going to listen. The same way that we may give up our seat on a train is not the same way that we going to give up our opportunity for that bag. We not giving up no opportunities. I'm telling you, don't say I didn't tell you. I'm going to mark this day, February 4th, 2025 on a Tuesday. All of this plan and this kikiing and this haw-hawing and these high standards and you tough and all. And this is not just applicable to women. This is applicable across the board. If you were not preparing yourself like I have been telling you guys to prepare yourself over the last 2 to 3 years, if you've been playing games and mincing around and not taking it serious and not dedicating yourself, not leveling up, not getting new skill sets, not getting your education, not having multiple jobs, not lowering your lifestyle, not paying off your debt, not doing all of the things that I've been advocating for you to do, but you've been giggling and talking junk and advocate. Okay. Unemployment insurance in most places is less than $500 a week. Unemployment insurance in most places, I think it's more closer to like $400 a week. $800 every 2 weeks. Let me see how you make that shake. It's hard. It's hard out here for a pimp. It's going to be hard. It's going to get better, but it's going to get hard. We're going to have a reset of traditional ways because it's going to be involuntary. It's not going to be based off of the fact that you want it. It's going to be based off of the fact that you're going to need it and you're going to be happy to get it. You're going to be happy to get it. I'm telling you, I'm warning you, you better make sure that you gird up. You better dedicate yourself. If you're blessed, then make sure that you stay focused. Everybody that you know that got government contracts, watch how things shake out. Everybody that was finessing on the government, all of that stunting, we gonna see who the real ballers are. We gonna see who the real ballers are in 2025 December, January 2026. You know what I'm saying? If you're able to buy a full tank of gas and 2 dozen eggs, you're going to be in high commodity. You're going to be a high quality product, big dog. I promise you. If you just so happen to already have your house paid off, if you got a paid off car, it ain't going to matter what kind of car it is, you going to be the man. You the man, you the man, you the man. It's going to be a change. We going to see who the ballers are. We going to see who really was faking the funk. We going to see who was finessing. We going to see people, if you got to trade in your luxury car for a regular car, you better do it now. Because if we catch you doing it later, homie, you a window shopper. Mad at me. I think I know why. Homie, you a window shopper. We gonna see who really got it and who really was finessing, who was capping for the gram. You gonna see them longer posts. It's gonna be more text posts instead of actual pictures. We gonna see it. We gonna see it. We gonna find out who really got it and who really was just talking. All of that, it's going away. Homie, you a window shopper. You better be focused on being an employee of the month. All of that talk back to your boss. Remember I was telling y'all in the beginning of the stream? Check your attitude at the door. Shut your black mouth and do your job. Stop complaining about everything and doing everything that you can to cause disruption inside it. Go to work, get there at least 15 minutes early to make sure that you can beat traffic because you don't know how long it take you to get to work no more. Shut it up. We grabbing that face, we shutting that mouth, and we going to do our jobs and we going to take care of business. We getting back to traditional family values. Shut it up. You better shut up. I got my clipboard. Where I got a clipboard in here somewhere? Where my clipboard at? I'm writing people up. Oh, 30 seconds late. Oh, Mr. Daniels, no. I had to drop my daughter off at daycare. Daycare, huh? I got it. Now, you know that was your last offense, right? You know that was your last offense, right? Now you're going to see all of the humility come out. What can I do to make it up to you, Mr. Daniels? I don't want your box. I don't want your box. I want your badge. I want your resignation. I want you to clear out your locker. Don't worry, I already got security out there. They're going to escort you to your locker. They're going to go ahead and get you all of your belongings. Let me know what you need. We're going to have a Cobra packet. HR is going to escort you out to your car and get everything you need right now because your badge will be deactivated in 30 seconds. Oh, we not doing it. I'm only 30 seconds late. Don't worry about it. Don't even worry about it. Now you could take the whole week off. You could take the whole year off if you want. You could be as late as you want now. We not worried about lateness no more. Take a vacation. Take a permanent one. Take an unpaid vacation while you at it. You know what I'm saying?